Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So I'm here with the first update for my 4 weeks, 4 lipsticks challenge slash series, something I started off last month. And basically what I'm doing is randomly selecting 4 lipsticks from my collection, then I'm using those lipsticks for 4 weeks, then I come and I'm doing an update as I'm doing now, and then I'll pick 4 more lipsticks. I have 20 lipsticks in total that I have in this sort of challenge, so it'll be about a 5-month project. But yeah, I mentioned in my kickoff video that I had gotten the idea from Sarah Rose. She has a YouTube channel and she's doing a similar sort of challenge. So I was kind of looking for something that I could do with my lipsticks. I wanted to be able to use all the lipsticks in my collection, but if I just have all the lipsticks out like in front of me, I'm probably just going to be reaching for the same few ones. So this really gets me focused on lipsticks. It's not restricting that I'm just using one thing at a time. I have a little bit of choice with picking 4. I'm not trying to pan something, which for lipstick just can take a lot of time and can kind of take some fun out of the lipsticks and I'm not able to use everything. But it's not so much that it's like too much choice at a time. So I'm really enjoying this so far. I'll get into talking about the 4 lipsticks that I had originally chosen for my kickoff video. So the first one that I chose randomly was from Bite. I have a lot of Bite products in my collection, so of the 4 lipsticks that I had chosen for the first part of the challenge, 3 of them were actually from Bite. But this is the Bite Amuse Bouche shade in Cancer, so it's part of their like Zodiac collection that they had last year. This is like a kind of a movie shade. I really like it. I really like sort of movie tones, especially like lip products. So I actually have this on right now so you can kind of see like it actually on versus just in the tube. I really like this one. I felt like it went with a lot of different looks that I was doing. For August, the eyeshadow palette that I'm using is the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, so it has those sort of like rose gold like hues and like pinky hues. I thought something like this really worked well. And yeah, I reached for this a handful of times. I would say it's a little dark. It probably would be okay to wear for work, but I tend to do a little lighter makeup for work, so I didn't really wear this to work, but it was one like on the weekends that I would reach for, and I really did enjoy this one. So that was the first one that I chose. The second one, the non-Bite lipstick, this is from Jouer. This is the shade Meredith. And this was definitely the most different, not just that it's not Bite, but the shade. This is more of a warm tone. The formula of this was a lot thinner than the Amuse Bouche, but this was a really great one I could put on for work. And I did really like it. It's sort of like a warm tone, like kind of rosy type shade, but it was more of a sheer formula, so I do appreciate having different formulas. Sometimes you want something a little lighter, sometimes you want something that's like a more full, I don't know if you would describe a lipstick as like full coverage, but you know, like something that you can definitely tell that's there. But this was a little bit lighter formula, which is great for work. I actually really like pairing this one with my Project Pan lip gloss. This is the Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie lip gloss in Trailblazer. So in this project, I'm not including any lip glosses, but I'm allowing myself to use and pair any lip gloss with the lipstick. So this was definitely a pairing that I enjoyed, and this was a great like go-to daily sort of combination. So really enjoyed that lipstick. And that's why this is good to have 4. Even though I'm picking them randomly, I'm hoping each time I have something that I really like for work, for daily wear, and then more, you know, shades that I wear more occasionally. So I thought it was a good like selection for the first month of the challenge. The next lipstick was another Amuse Bouche from Bite. This is in a little mini formula. I have a lot of these little mini lipsticks. They often come in little sets, which is a great way to try a lot of the Bite shades because the full-size tubes are kind of expensive, so it's nice to be able to try some different shades or some shades you might not really use up in a full size, but you kind of like to have the shade for occasional use. But anyway, this is Thistle. So this is the one I probably wouldn't get in a full size. It's a very cool tone shade. It's a very cool looking shade. Well, cool tone, and I think it looks like cool, like interesting. but it's in Thistle. So this one I also thought went well with some of the looks I was doing with my Naked 3 palette. It just happened that I was using that palette and then picked a lot of the shades that kind of went with that. So like the cool toned, like it's kind of also like a mauvey, like but much more cool toned than Cancer. I really enjoyed this one as well. And then the last one that I chose also from Bite, but this is in a different formula. This is the Matte Cream Lip Crayon in Glace. It's also very mauvey. It's a matte, but it's a cream, so it's like a comfortable matte. It's not like a powdery matte. This is actually one I'd wear to work as well. It's a little bit more impactful than the Jouer Meredith, but I felt like it was still like workable for work. But yeah, that's what that shade looks like. This one I would wear on its own. If I did want to pair it with a lip gloss, a combination that I really like is another Bite product. This is the Bite French Press Lip Gloss in the shade Flat White. So I had originally gotten this lipstick or tried it last year. It was part of last year's Sephora like birthday gift. And I went through that. I really loved that, and then I ended up getting the full size. And last year I got this lip gloss as well, and I really liked the combination of these two products. So sometimes I would wear them together, sometimes not, but this is also a favorite of this month, and it was a good one, like very versatile. I could wear it to work if I wanted to, but I would still wear it. I felt like it was enough lip to also like for a more dramatic, like heavier makeup look as well. So really enjoyed that. So those were the first 4 lipsticks for this challenge, and now I'll select the next 4 for the second like month of this challenge. So since I'm filming on my iPhone, I have all of the lipsticks written out in my little notebook here. So all the lipsticks, and then I have them all numbered 1 through 20, and then I have little post-it notes with each of the numbers in this container. So that's how I'll be randomly selecting, since I'm filming on my phone and can't use like a random number generator. So I had to do it like the old-fashioned way. So let's pick out the lipsticks. So the first one for the second month of the challenge will be number 20. So number 20, of course it's another Bite shade. I feel like every time there's going to be probably multiple Bite shades, but you can see number 20 is Bite Fig. So let's see if I can find it. I feel like when I'm looking, I have like my little like container of lipsticks. It's usually like the last one that I pull. But this is Bite Fig. It actually is a really good sort of summer shade, so it's good that I have it for like this end of summer. It's like this pink shade, very pretty. So that's Bite Fig. I'll do swatches. So there we go with Bite Fig. That's the first one. And let's pick out number 2. Number 2, go with number 5. And number 5, oh, different than Bite. This is, you can see number 5 is Too Faced. It's Too Faced Sellout. So a liquid lipstick. I only have a few of these in my collection, but I think this is really pretty color. I just don't always have the easiest time with liquid lipstick formulas, but this is a very pretty color. So that's what Sellout looks like. I'll do a swatch of that as well. So there is Sellout. So very different in formula and color to Fig, so it's good to have some variety. The third lipstick. Let's see. Oh, they're all like getting attached to each other, so I'm trying to just pull one out. So next one. So that's number 19. So another Bite shade, of course. So 19 is Bite Pepper. This is one of my like go-to shades. I'm really happy to have this. I was getting a little worried that I wouldn't have a shade that I would want to wear to like work, but Pepper's definitely it. It looks more red, but it's not. It's just like an everyday sort of, I wouldn't even call it like a red shade. I don't even know how to describe it, but just like a perfect everyday type shade. So let me do a swatch of Pepper. So it's closer in tone to Sellout, but then the formula of Fig. So they look very similar, but very different formulas, like a liquid lipstick, kind of a drying formula versus a very comfortable shade in Pepper. So there's Pepper. And then we'll pick out the final lipstick. And that will be number 7. And 7, ooh, another formula, not a bite one, of Nars lipstick. So you can see this is Nars Rikugien. And this is like a lip pencil. I think it's a satin lip pencil. And this is also one that is great, like an everyday type of shade. A little bit more mauvey tone, but more of a sheer type formula. So I'm really happy with this selection. I think it's a good mix of like everyday type shades. So there's the sheer formula. So you can see how that would be perfect for like an easy, like kind of light makeup look. So there's the 4 shades, and I'm really happy. I feel like on swatch, especially like these 3 kind of look very similar. But I know the formulas of them all are very different. Like there's a liquid lipstick, the most full coverage formula, and it's the more comfortable with Pepper, and then like a sheer type of formula, and then like a pink. So they might look very similar. I feel like that in lip products in general, they're gonna look kind of similar unless they're like dramatically different type shades. But that's what we're working with. Very excited. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be back in 4 weeks talking about these 4 shades, my thoughts of them, and then picking 4 more. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.